Getting to where we are.
Kinneil Woods, we're in Kinneil Woods, Kinneil Estate. And this is the well.
Oh yeah.
This is where people used to get their water from. Overgrown when I used to come here, Andy.
I think it's also concreted in. Wow. That was worth seeing.
That is a well.
I know,
That's
but
historical significance. People used to get their water here. We used to think there were witches lived in it.
probably witches drowned in it.
When I was wee, you could see right into it, but they've obviously health and safety. They've blocked right across it now. Because if you took that off, you could go down millions of miles.
Millions of miles.
Yes.
That way is the wood.
Look at the vines. You see the vines going right up that tree?
Yep.
That's the ivy.
Yep. Where are we on to next?
This was a huge big park.
It is a huge big park.
But it seemed bigger when I was wee.
That's probably because you were smaller. Where are we going to next?
The churchyard, past my relative's little house.
That's actually on the right hand side.
You can go right down there. My Uncle Jimmy took us down when we were wee, and we went right down, and there's an actual tunnel that goes into the house.
Yeah. Probably an escape tunnel way. There you go, I think that's saying about it.
That's a white lady.
Oh right, who's the white lady?
The ghost.
The ghost.
She flung herself out the window.
Oh nice.
The window's round there and flee.
And flee?
She fleed.
Oh, she fleed. Tried to run away. Thought you meant she was a giant flea.
Of Kinneil Estate have remained public interest throughout the years, including in 1965 when local TV presenter Bill Tennant was brought in to investigate reported noises of heavy breathing in the walls. However, it was soon discovered that the noises were being made by an asthmatic pigeon. Around here, so she's able to jump from up there.
Well, the top one?
Yeah. Right up. It was that one there.
I don't know. I'm presuming it was a window.
Yeah, it was at this side. No, it was definitely that one. Oh no, it was maybe this one. See that one right up here? That was it.
I'm presuming the top one.
Yeah. This is where James Watt, who's my relative,
How was he relative?
of my mum's side, played about and made a first steam engine.
Played about and made a first steam engine.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose fundamentally, it's how it happens, but
Yeah.
yeah. That's a layman's term of how he did it, eh? Played about and made a steam engine.
And that is a tree.
That?
It's a lightning tree. It was struck by lightning and petrified. See, you can see it's wood.
Oh, no way. I thought you were actually making that up.
No!
That's quality.
And here's my relative's little cookie house.
See this in another video, eh?
the condensing steam engine. We're really a family of engineers and scientists, basically. Look how they used to build it, eh? They put the wee cell going right across, and that gave it strength.
That's pretty much what they still do.
It's amazing. Love it. Once, when I was young, and it was night time, and we were out for a wee nighttime walk, and I walked round here and a badger jumped out at me, and I shot myself. Old gardens.
Uh-huh.
That was the old place that grew all the food for them.
Yeah, for the estate.
Yeah.
Yep. What bit are we going to go and see now?
The church.
The church. The ruins of the church.
Yeah.
Church ruins. I'll show me your way. Dog doing random weird stuff again.
Wait. Want to play just, Andy?
Little bit on the big
Yes.
side for him, aren't they?
You want to play? See?
It's a small one, it's not to be trusted.
You run away and you don't come back. That's why you can't get off.
Nut job.
Come on now. This way. Sebastian.
There's always one in every park, isn't there? Hey Sebastian. Always one, mate.
What a shame.
What a shame. What,
What
he's
are you doing?
he's socially awkward.
Socially awkward. He was wanting to play. He was wanting to chase the ball.
And chase the other dogs. What am I looking at?
Eh?
What am I looking at?
The branches, it look really cool. That's because all the witches lived here. And they're all withered and... Witches come along here at, you know when it's Halloween?
Do they?
Yes.
Sure that's just not people dressed up?
No.
Alright.
Look. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's smart. What's it meant to be?
Look, dogs. It's a seat.
I know it's a seat. What's this meant to be?
An ancient.
Meant to be a shower or something. I don't know. It's weird. Oh, is it a Roman helmet? It is a Roman helmet.
Because the Romans are here, the Roman port's there,
Yeah.
and there's a dog and squirrel.
Top symbols of Romans. There's the squirrel.
No, that's from here.
I know. Angry. Right. Show you a bit more information.
Kinneil Church. I'll go into the good stuff.
Got it.
Wait a minute. Although no visible signs can be seen at the end of the 17th century, this was a substantial village in the field in the south of the church. Only the gravestones, which form the upper tier of the graveyard, record the lives of the villagers. We'll see them. Called in the Pictish lineage. Oh, Pendleton! That must be why up there's called Pendleton Place. Kinneil has a long history as an uninhabited site. In the medieval account of St Serf, the 6th century saint, it is recorded that he stood at Kinneil and threw his staff across the Forth. That's a long way to throw it. The staff came to rest and blossomed at Couris. That's the town right across for us, across the Forth. So the saint founded an abbey there. In the 8th century, the venerable Beebe made mention of Kinneil, called in the Pictish language Penfallel, but in the English tongue Penelton. That's really good, eh?
Yeah.
The earliest documentary evidence of the Kirk of Kinneil is in the reign of Malcolm the Ninth, King of Scots, 1153 to 65. At this time, the barony of Kinneil belonged to Herbertus Chamberlain, to the king who granted the Church of Kinneil with all its dues and tithes, lands, wood and plain and pasture and meadow, to Holyrood Abbey. The architecture of the surviving stone structure suggests that the church had probably been built by Herbertus in the mid-12th century. It's so old.
Yep. What's V in Roman numerals?
9.
No. What's a V?
10.
No.
100.
X.
X is 10.
Yeah. It's a V, it's 5. So it's 4. Very close.
Oh.
Not much left, eh? That's it.
Wow. It's still great though, eh? Look
Yeah,
at
it is,
those-
yeah.
Look at the gravestones on there.
You can see the footprint of it still.
And you know why, do you know why the slabs were laid flat?
Stop people robbing them.
Yes. They robbed the bodies.
Well, it wasn't so much the bodies, was it? It was the stuff that was hidden with the bodies.
No, they used to take the bodies.
What was the sign?
Who's the idiots in Edinburgh took the bodies?
What?
And they took them for medical science.
Oh,
and
right, okay.
selling them.
Oh, right, yeah. That is true.
Look, you can still see. It's really amazing.
Yeah, it's quite class.
Just go round in circles smelling. What's he doing?
It's one of our dogs and animals have been, I guess.
Oh, that's a jobby.
Ah. What's a jobby?
A jobby?
For people who are not from Scotland, what's a jobby?
A doddy.
What's a dodie?
A jobby.
A poo?
Poo.
A good old-fashioned stinking poo.
See all the glass houses?
Yeah. Yep.
Once home to the Duke of Hamilton, this 15th century mansion, which houses some of the best Renaissance wall paintings in Scotland. I remember that because I can remember being in, and that's all it has. When 16th century mural paintings were discovered, and it is now in the care of Historic Environment Scotland. So they were actually going to pull it down.
Yeah, what year?
1936.
Lucky.
It was one. The house now consists of a symmetrical mansion built in 1677 on the remains of the earlier 16th or 15th century tower house, with 2 rows of gun loops for early cannon still visible. A smaller east wing of the mid-16th century contains the 2 painted rooms. I've seen them, they're beautiful. The house is protected as a category A. That's really high, eh?
Yeah.
Listed building. It's got a lot of information. The lands of Kinneil with Larbert and Old Cathy were given to Walter Fitzgilbert, an ancestor of the Hamilton family, by Robert the Bruce in 1323. A character of 1474 mentions the castle of Kinneil called Crag Leon, lands to be reclaimed from the sea, and salt pans, which added to the estate income. Or they used to have all the salt pans here. The castle of Leon might have been near the sea at Snab Brae, and it is remembered by the town of Castlelone Housing Estate. There was a deer park at Kinneil from early date, and in November 1503 James IV sent a man to bring deer nets from Kinneil to Falkland Palace. James IV came to Kinneil in July 1508 to see Lord Hamilton's horses. Parts of the older castle were replaced by the castle at the Snab. Oh, I know where the Snab is.
Where's the Snab?
The other bit of Bo'ness, the other
Right.
side, near the Crookies.
That's a video for another day then.
Yeah. The presence of the former, I don't think there's anything left yet though. The presence
video.
of the former parish church, close to the west of the palace, across a narrow ravine, suggests the early use of the site. Oh, right, that just goes on and on and on. Then the ghost, then the Antonine Wall. Let's go home.